I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Phillips, and it's that time of the month,
where we take a look back at the politics of January 2016. "2016 kicked off with an epic event. On January 9th, it was reported that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau took his family on a much-deserved vacation. After all, he would have been Prime Minister for 81 days at that point. Woo! Lots of hard work. Trudeau and his family spent 10 days at the Paradise Beach Resort in Nevis, but that's not the important part of the story. You see, the reason we know about the Prime Minister's vacation is because it was covered by TMZ. And if you happen to miss it, you'll be able to see the whole vacation on the new CPAC series, Tagging Along with the Trudeaus.
How'd Kanye get in there? I guess Jesus really is everywhere. On January 11th, Dragon's Den and Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary offered to invest $1 million into the Canadian oil industry if Rachel Notley would resign as Premier of Alberta. Notley quickly fired back saying, $1 million? Psh, I've cost the country way more than that.
On Monday, January 18th, Sophie Trudeau decided to step up, as she put it, and sing a cappella while attending a Martin Luther King celebratory event in Ottawa. That makes sense, right? Let's have a look.
When you smile back at me.
That's enough. We've seen it, and unfortunately heard it. The Prime Minister has yet to comment on his wife's song. However, we shouldn't be surprised considering the Trudeau family's affection for singers. You know, you'd think you'd hook up with a better singer.
I hear Celine's available.
Oh no, that's too soon.
On January 18th, it was revealed that the federal NDP leader, Thomas Mulcair, was living in a hotel after being forced to vacate Stornoway, the Ottawa home of the official opposition. This whole story will be covered in his upcoming tell-all biography, Healthcare, Handjobs, and Hotels, The Rise and Fall of the NDP.
Who'd have thought the handjobs were their peak? No, actually that does make sense. Also on January 18th, former TV personality and now Liberal MP Seamus O'Regan returned to work after seeking treatment for an alcohol problem last month. And after seeing the Canadian dollar sitting at a record low 68 cents, he promptly had another drink.
On January 28th, the Winnipeg woman sent a plea to Revenue Canada to bring her back to life. 21-year-old Eliana Lapuz was accidentally declared deceased when she tried to switch her GST checks to direct deposit. Well, just goes to show you, the only thing guaranteed in life is death and taxes. Turns out Revenue Canada is in charge of both.
And finally, Prime Minister Trudeau was back in the news when he spoke about feminism at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland.
I'm incredibly proud to have a partner in my wife Sophie who is extremely committed to women and girls issues. But she caught me, she took me aside a few months ago, and we're of a like mind on it. I agree with her on that.
So as we can see by that, not only has Mrs. Trudeau proven herself to be a singer this month, it also looks like she's a gifted puppeteer.
And that's everything that happened in January 2016.
For The Rebel, I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Phillips.
And remember, if it's wrong to be right,
then we're right to be wrong.
Good night.